Rebellion! Alright. Oh, it's actually Paragon.
I will not blight my soul.
Actual factual Paragon coming back. I see. Hello. Can we just nuke him quick? I think we just kill him like outright. Yeah, okay, fuck you.
On my way.
There. Goodbye, Paragon. You tried.
Rune Lord.
Bless your heart. Alright. So this guy gained a level. We'll get him more points of tactician, so he has more arrows for his guys. Also, as a heads up, this will probably be the last. Oh jeez.
Apocalypse.
The heck, Nimwin.
Ragnarok, shut up, Armageddon's ass.
Good to know.
Terrible Dragoon voice. I have returned. I have returned. Nimwin coming in with not only 15 months, but 15 months of Tier 2 subbage to the channel because he's a crazy motherfucker. Thank you, Nimwin, for that. Appreciate it. Welcome back as well. We've been missing you. Hope whatever you had to do has not destroyed your soul. But as I was saying, this will probably be the last turn before I swap over to Morrowind, just as a heads up to people. But we should be able to get like another fight in at least. I think we'll be taking Corone here this turn, so it'll punch some people in the face. Which this is legitimately like the last settlement he has that can build good troops. Because Castle Artois is not built up. So everything after we take Corone is going to be trash. Like, it's just going to be trash. Oh my gosh, trash armies except for the stuff that he raises dead. We're going to be swapping over to our Morrowind, modded Morrowind playthrough that we're doing. Had some people living here, plus went on a fishing trip, so it's been alright, but since it's nice to be back to some routine now. Oh, cool. I'm glad that it wasn't that you were working your ass off, like, non-stop the entire time. Nice to hear that you actually got a little bit of a break.
Yes.
Yes. Do more of these. Oh, I gotta get me one of these.
Yes.
Alrighty.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Relentless. Sick Morrowind is dope. Nanavar is my home. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, Morrowind is freaking super cool.
Let us begin.
My favorite Elder Scrolls game, at least.
Master Engineer at your service. Get those cannons moving.
Get those cannons moving. And mods make it even cooler. It's all vanilla-friendly mods, though. I didn't do anything too crazy. So I like to preserve... I wanted to preserve the vanilla experience while still making things look cool and that kind of stuff. As best I could, anyways.
The axe thirsts for war.
Alrighty.
By the Torchbearer's will.
Time to take out Corone. Yeah, so in our Morrowind playthrough, we're playing a skink, essentially. We picked a bunch of skills that represent, well, like, skinkhood, and we run around shouting "Oola." So, you know, it's a good time. We're definitely not playing optimally at all. We're just having a good time with it.
For Grimnir!
Do.
Kill orcs!
Kill orcs!
Cannon!
Alright, well actually, we need to move these guys.
Blood!
Shift you guys back a bit, so we don't get smashed by the towers. Get our cannons up here to shoot these towers down. Bring you up here as well, and you guys. Soak tower damage.
We have scores to settle. Cannon.
Cannon! And those guys will come on the board. We got about 14 to 15 kilograms of fish. That's the weight after cleaning and filleting. Holy shit. Nice. How much of that are you keeping? Like, obviously, I imagine it got spread out between everybody that went on the trip. But, you have like an ice box full of freaking fish now? Alright, let's do this.
Then I'll get 'em.
Let's do it!
Don't skirmish. On the way.
You guys in front of these towers over here as well. Let's stop the tower shots from messing up my guys coming on the board.
Slayers. Nothing can stop us.
You boys together.
If we get close, nothing.
Alright, these cannons are coming on as well, so once those get on the board, then we can start knocking out those other towers.
Nothing can stop us.
Oh shit, it's Murph! How's it going, man?
Our fire undid.
Where are you guys running up to? I don't understand, like, the come on the board mechanics sometimes, like what... God damn it. Like what the,
Will do.
how far you move onto the board, because sometimes it moves you just a little ways onto the board, and other times, like, legitimately those guys were going to here before they stopped. Oh my gosh. 500 bits, hype train goes choo-choo. 500 in the bits department. That is a bunch of bits. Thank you, Murph. Appreciated, as always. But thank you for that, man.
Cannon.
God, start shooting that crap. I'm keeping probably 10 kilograms because one guy lives like 5-hour car drive away from here, so he won't be taking any home with him. But at least I've got some good food for coming weeks. Oh yeah, hell yeah. What kind of fish is it?
They have wronged us.
Is it a bunch of different stuff, or is it like you go fishing for something like specific?
Kill the old splitters. For the Karak Kadrin. Move.
All the fucking boys. The boys.
All of vengeance.
These freaking vampires keep shooting cows at me. Exploding cows. They're role-playing Bretonians at the moment, apparently.
Understood.
He's in fail fish. Well then. Alright, start busting holes in these walls. I'm actually going to speed it up because we're just basically shooting walls at the moment, so I don't really need to get too into that. Like, let's watch the walls go down in real time. It's a mix of mostly mackerel, Atlantic cod, and pollock. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, that should make for some decent eating. What do you say is the best dwarf army setup if you had no rules? I would say Ironbreakers, Organ Guns, either Quarrelers or Thunderers, depending on how you want to run it. And just obviously the support units for that. Otherwise, like, pretty much good. You might throw some Slayers in there, just to kind of like catch things, I guess, if you need it. Like, try to take out some of the big monsters if they're going to come at you really hardcore. And Troll Hammer torpedoes. I like Troll Hammer torpedoes as well. As Bellows-Gar, I can't really get Ironbreakers until I get Karak Peaks. Oh, yeah, right. So, I guess flex those Longbeards in place of the Ironbreakers. Lore Keeper's tech took Lothran in my campaign too. Yeah. Lothrin's been getting shit on recently, so it's kind of, they've been suffering a lot, it feels like. So lore keepers tend to have been taking them over more recently. It sure is. Just go full heroes. Never go full hero. I'm tempted to boot up some Kislev campaign with a mixed-use mod. Yeah, there's some pretty good mods for that, for both the Southern Realms and for Kislev. I hope Tekko stays Tyrion, otherwise he's gonna die.
The runes glow.
Alright.
Slayers.
You guys and push you in through here.
It is a reckoning.
Guys over here. Let's take a few more of you guys and put you over on this side, I think.
Charge. Strike out.
Shove through these doors. They're surrounded. Burn them. They did make it so the aggro is a little bit less on hero units, so you can't catch people quite as easily as you used to be able to, but, I mean, you still can. I was thinking of just going Dwarf Warriors to hold the line with my Rangers flanks around and do all the work. I mean, if you get it to go. I mean, I fought with Bellegar with Dwarf Warriors for a really long time, but Longbeards are awesome if you can get them. Obviously. Like, you can get to 8 peaks with Longbeards. You don't need anything bigger than Longbeards.
Yes.
Alright, let's take you boys and get you inside.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, everyone. In we go. Yeah. 8 peaks is fucking stacked, though. It's not actually as hard to take as it looks, to be honest.
Slayers. Train the orcs.
Like, it seems like it's going to be a really, really big nightmare, and it's not quite as bad as it initially seems. I mean, don't underestimate it, clearly, but...
For the ancestor gods! Veterans! Get moving!
Charge!
Castle! Dog! Kill orcs!
Hi, everybody.
It's a reckoning!
These ghosty boys with the damage over time.
To the forge!
These ghosty boys with the damage over time.
Slayers! Down!
I mean, I've won that 50 versus 20 fight before. It's just, I mean, it's not easy, but again, not impossible.
Slayers!
Just gotta remember that dwarves have really, really good morale, and orcs have really, really shitty morale, and the garrison forces don't have any leadership bonuses because they are, they're just a garrison.
Slayers! It is a reckoning! Ready to strike!
Watching that cab get deleted is just chef's kiss. Hell yeah. Goodbye, Mr. Cab Guy.
Clans unite! We will have vengeance for the high
Run you guys in this way.
Slayers! Now! Kill
You guys in. MVP of the save, one of the Spectral Thanes just started assaulting them once I make my way over. I'm just gonna rush straight for there so I can get my second army up ASAP. Yeah. So that's the other thing too, is those Spectral heroes are really gonna save your ass in a lot of these situations. When it comes to fighting outnumbered. And yeah, having one that's just on assault duty makes things so much better.
For the ancestors! That'll do! Obey me!
TOT those guys. I missed what the start of your thing was, Rob. I got or sacking is a choice to make. So many choices.
Slayers!
I mean, usually you want to sack things because
Yes!
you need the money. I don't know why Norska cannot sack and burn in the same turn. It makes really no sense to me because Chaos can. Norska, a faction that's like built around running people over and sacking and burning. I don't know why they can't do it in a single turn like Chaos can. Am I supposed to raise for the gods and then occupy the cement after, or just leave it how it is? If I'm going to settle it, I usually don't raise it for the gods first. I just settle it. Oh my gosh, Murph with 300 more bits. Have some more because it's nearly the weekend. Well then, I will take your bits, sir. I will take them. I will not argue. But thank you for that, Murph. It's now a total of 8 hundo in the bit department. Frickin' just slaying it today.
It is a reckoning! Clown
You crazy bastard.
Come on!
Is the weekend, Murph? God damn it, particles. How do you decide what to settle and what to raise? So you can't settle anything that isn't a port or a Norsican settlement or a capital. So you have lots of stuff to burn for the gods. Also, you can balance it so you can get 3 of the 4 bonuses for the gods without going all the way one way, and I would suggest doing that.
Slayers!
You started winning in the chat war as well, Murph. You're back on top. So if you can cap it, I cap it. If you can't capture it, then I just burn it to the ground, obviously. Well, I sack it and then burn it to the ground. And also, if you just don't feel like you can hold on to the territory, then you can burn it as well. Can I sack and then occupy after that? Yes, you can. Provided you have the movement. It will downgrade the city if you do that, but in a lot of cases, it's worth the money. Or it's worth getting the money and then taking the city afterwards. Still laughing at the vampire that shot itself in the head when you're running the cart away. Every time he types, you're gonna type one more. Alright. Well, see, like right here, I'm gonna sack Corone for 20 grand.
Let's just be about this.
And then I'm just gonna take it immediately afterwards.
Let us begin. For the wisdom
It also dicks up the
of
public
Lord.
order more to do it this way, but... What in the fucking shit are you doing, Murph? That's now 2,800 bits in the course of, like, 15 minutes or something? I think he's lost his mind. I think he's actually lost his mind. Thank you, Murph, for the 2,800 bits in toto. That is definitely worth an oolah. Can I get some oolas in the chat for Murph? Holy bananas. Am I complaining? No. I just think he's an insane person is all. I'm just commenting. I'm not complaining. Well then. Murph was always insane. Ooh-la!
Time for a reckoning.
Oh yeah, Nibwin's got the fancy the chromed out. Angry face.
Summon me if you dare.
Alright.
I'm done ready.
Or monochrome. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so what we got going on here? So this guy needs to heal for another turn. This guy is at 18. This guy is at 18. Ungrim's rebuilding his army. He's going up to 17. Is Ula going to be an emote? Yes. Yes, it is, actually. Yet one still eludes me, but once I'm done mooching off the state, it shall be mine. What?
Master of Runecraft.
Okay, so this guy is kind of waiting around to get ready to go too. I got a lot of armies that are just kind of like waiting to
grudges will be settled.
waiting to finish getting their troops back together again, so we can go fight more vampires. Hey, she showed me some pictures today, so progress is being made.
Time for a reckoning. What's orders? Fulfill my dringy oath.
Oh, let's see. Resolute, I guess? Yeah, sure. Soon. Hang on. Need to do those. That there. That's better. It's actually almost done. I was working on it for a couple hours today. So the mod list is just about done. In all actuality. It should be done by next week. I was trying to get it done today, but I ran out of time. How many slots do I have? 5, I think, if I remember right. How many subs is the next one? I'll have to look. I'll look when I swap games. I think this is pretty much the end of the turn, though. Remind me when I swap games to look.
Begin.
Alright, so he needs to heal. Yeah, I think we're just gonna heal for a turn here to get strong, and then we'll smash the last of the vampires to dust. And we'll just be one step closer to that victory. That sweet, sweet victory. We did take out the Ratmen today, though, which is nice, because that is actually one step closer. Like, Clan Mulder just being destroyed was something that we needed to do, because that is on the list. And we got the Northern Grey Mountains, so we just need the Giant Home Mountains. And we need our grudges to go down to severity of 9. We are at 70 as of current. So, I'll have to deal with that as well. Surprised I've chatted so much, probably because I spam chat with bullshit. I mean, that's what chat's for, right? Okay. But with that, I'm going to end the turn. You can't just go around licking people, Particles. It's just not nice. It's one of those things you need to ask permission for.
I like the cut of your jib.
Gotta round it up for a solid 3K bits. Just gonna throw it down. Just gonna throw it down. Thank you, Murph. My gosh. My gosh. This is freaking earning that MVP badge tonight. Holy bananas. How much for me to get a glass of Jameson? Well, I don't have any in the house, so that would make it difficult. You'll have the bit lead for a while. I have been able to farm I've been able to farm 5 bits per day the last couple of weeks. Oh my gosh, that's freaking... That sucks. The bit mines are drying up. I suppose there's really no holidays or anything going on right now, so the advertisers probably aren't spending a lot on advertising. So... Oh, hello. Alright, well, we got another fight. We got another fight before we swap games. Let's do it. Have to do a bit challenge for 39999 for next month. Murph beats it. I don't want to destroy Murph's pocketbook because I know he would. Just a glass of whiskey in general. I'm pretty sure I have some whiskey in the house, but I don't think I have enough to make a glass out of it. I'll look. Between games as well, I'll check. Also, did my border go away again? In my event list? God damn it, OBS. Hang on a second. I wonder how long that's been off. The crap, OBS. There's a smidge. Gotcha. Getcha. Well, I'll drink said smidge in your honor, Murph. Alright, what do we got? So we got some Ungor herds coming in here. We've got a bunch of Minotaurs. Cygor is going to be a problem, as Cygors are like to be. Thunderers up on the walls. So there's Artie back here so it can get some good shots off. Shots! Take these Longbeards and position them so they can take those guys on, and then we'll put some archers behind them so they can support.
It is a reckoning!
And
I like the cut of your jib.
what in the fuck? What is wrong with you, Murph? 1,000 more bits, bring it up to 4,000 bits. Go get that smidge. It's basically the weekend. It's fine. 4 freaking thousand. I don't even know what to say to you anymore. Like, I just don't. Like, what do you say to somebody that's just dropped 4,000 bits in like 30 minutes? So many biddies, indeed. That's a lot of bits. Oh, is this the smidge?
I like the cut of your jib.
Fuck it, buy yourself a bottle. Well, I definitely can get a freaking bottle with that much. Here's that smidge.
I like the cut of your jib.
And 350 coming in from Carefree Bomb. Thank you, Carefree Bomb, for the 350. That is freaking very generous. Very generous. 5,000 bits. 5,000 bits. Well, cheers for all the bits. Does your girlfriend know what's going on in here? Probably not. Rename the capital Murphtown? Probably need to after this. Cheesy crazy. What the hell? Now buy Attila. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what I walked in on, but I'm onto it. I'm into it. Just Murph being a crazy bastard as usual. Essentially. There's a reason he has an MVP badge. Because he alone has thrown down so much support for this channel. It's just absolutely insane. I don't deserve all of the support that Murph has given. Not to downplay anybody else's support, obviously, but holy bananas, man. Alright, you go over here. Where's his leader at? His leader is... What the crap is his leader? Oh, he's way back here. Oh, he's got Malagor, the Dark Omen. Alright, so we'll just put you here, I guess. And...
For the ancestor gods!
For the ancestor gods.
Reinforcements have arrived.
And Carefree Bomb coming in with a Tier 1 subscription on top of that. Thank you so much. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Also, for anybody that is not aware, in this chat currently, Carefree Bomb runs his own stream and plays lots of interesting shit. So if you would be so kind as to, hang on, let me give you a link to his channel real quick. Yeah, if you guys would be so kind as to go on over there and drop him a follow as well. There we go. Bam. He's currently playing retro games. Sweet. So yeah, go give him a follow.
Vengeance!
And watch some sweet, sweet retro gaming as well as some, what is it, randomizers as well. Alright, let's see. Let's get you guys over here. Like that. And then we'll put these guys on either side of the door like this. And we'll see if we have to move them off, I guess, but we'll make a kill sack here so anybody that comes through the door obviously will get caught in the middle of this and hopefully get shot in the face by guns and arrows until they are dead. That's the hope anyways. We will see if it works out.
Missiles ready!
Alright. Yes. Cheers once again. Ah. I know Goon in real life. He deserves zero support. Thank you, Popeye. He knows.
Warriors!
Alright.
Bring them down!
Bring them down. Alright, let's get this show on the road. This mad show on the crazy road, as they say. Arrowed! My crappy arrows that I'm firing out of these towers. Do they have any... Those are all Ungor herds. Do they have anything better than Ungor herd? No, it doesn't really look like it. I mean, outside the Minotaurs. So just let the rock lobber, well, the grudge thrower, chuck rocks at things. Is he gonna move this into range of my handguns? If so, that'd be awesome. I would very much so appreciate him shoving his Cygor into range. There we go. Alright, let's shoot this Cygor down. So that's gonna be it. It's gonna be a pretty big kill if we can take care of that. Arrow towers, start shooting at things that are not enemy towers because it's pretty much useless for you to do so. Alright, these guys are gonna try to climb the wall over here. I'm gonna have to back off, I think. Unless I can do enough damage to them. Until I get them to back the hell off before they get to the wall. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, they're gonna start climbing. Alright. So we'll pull this back. We'll take these guys and shift them up, and then we'll just take this defense and like fold it into a V. Alright, so you guys face that way so we can shoot these dudes. We got some miners as well that we can pull into position. Let's move you guys that way. And we'll pull you guys back to here. We'll take the miners and shove them up here. We'll just let these handgunners continue shooting down this Cygor. Does anybody know what happens to subscriptions to In Control now? I actually don't know who is, like, how that works as far as, like, who gets succession to the channel. I can't remember if he's married or not. I don't think he's married. So his channel, like, Twitch might give his channel to a family member or something, potentially. But that's an interesting thing. It's kind of like what happens to your, Facebook when you die, you know, things like that. It's a very weird situation. 'Cause Twitch hasn't been around, or Twitch and Justin TV together haven't been around for that long, honestly. Like, we're only just now getting people dying that had channels. Like with Total Biscuit, obviously his wife took it over.
We demand blood. Charge!
But yeah, I don't know.
Move now! Kill Urks! Will do! Charge! Thunderous!
Shoot those dudes. Nope, Malagor's coming up, I think.
For the ancestor gods!
Alright, you guys face this way and shoot inward. These bad boys that are coming up.
Querulous! Thunderous!
Alright, so we need to... Ow!
Spell magic!
Knocked all my dwarves on their asses.
For the Karazhan
Alright, you guys do this. We need to shoot these Minotaurs.
Zah!
Minotaurs need to get shot in the face.
Understood!
Because otherwise they're gonna ruin my day.
It is a reckoning!
Alright, that stuff's going pretty okay so far. He's got some guys retreating to the left, so I have to be careful they don't rally and like take my control point or something random.
Longbeards!
A lot of freaking guys running around all over the place here.
Move now! Strike out!
Strike out!
Go!
Alright, so that's handled. We can bring these guys back down off the wall now.
Move now!
I guess they'll let us know in time. They at least updating his Twitter still. Yeah, somebody's in control of his, or like actually has his Twitter.
We stay put!
Somebody is in control of Control's Twitter. So yeah, I don't know who that is, but I imagine he had like a manager or something as well that probably had access to that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Alright, my leader needs to probably surf over here and help with taking out Malagar.
For the ancestors!
You guys come this way as well.
Nothing can stop us!
There's a lot of enemies just like retreating back and forth on the wall right now.
Longbeards!
More Ungor spearmen. A bunch of Ungor raiders climbing up on the wall.
Taking aim!
Let's turn you guys this way as well. There's actually more guys over on this side for us to shoot than on the other side. They're like coming through the door, so.
Longbeards! War of vengeance!
Alright, well, you guys got stuck apparently. I'll try to get through there. Over here. Let's go. Let's go.
Charge! Move!
His family set up all the VOD running stuff. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Go! Strike out!
Split up with Anna, I think, so I don't know what happens with my sub. Do I keep it or just do something else with the money and put it in charity? Right.
Put those dwarven legs!
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, what is it actually? If, like, who's getting that money? Do you want to keep giving that money to whoever that is, right? Pretty much the only other streamer I regularly watch. It's just Spacegoon in Control.
Ready to serve!
In Control we missed.
Move now!
Guy was definitely a person in that
Nothing can stop
person that I
us!
enjoyed watching through the course of the years.
No!
A bunch of archers just standing outside the city here.
Unite! Thunderous! Range fire! Range fire!
Alright, his Malagor is going down, so that's good. Who's in Control and what happened? So in Control is a ex-StarCraft pro who also did a lot of Warhammer 40k stuff, and actually a decent amount of stuff with Total War as well in the past. But he's otherwise just kind of an internet personality, a streamer, obviously, and he unfortunately died of a blood clot to his lung at the age of 33, I think it was. I posted about it in the Discord a while back when it happened.
Quarrelers! Pump those dwarven legs!
But yeah, so which is unfortunate too, because so in the past he had a blood clot, or he had like the makings of a blood clot, but they caught it, and he was like, oh shit, I need to be really careful and like make sure I live like being healthy and stuff while streaming. So he would go out of his way to take breaks during the stream and also make people aware that they should also like get up and stretch and stuff like that, and the dangers of getting a blood clot and all that stuff. So he just like try to raise awareness and stuff for it too. Oh, there's a shadow game on my ass. And then he matched, despite his best efforts, he got another one and killed him this time. Which is just one of those like, oh good, kind of situations where it's like sometimes no matter what you try, you still just end up getting screwed. That's why you keep mentioning stand up to prevent clots. Yeah. I mean, sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's just gonna get you, but you gotta do what you can to prevent it, because yeah, if you sit for long periods of time, you mess you up, man. Was it a family condition? I'm not really sure, actually, if it's like a genetic thing. Yeah, 40K Pro. Yeah, he was really into the whole tabletop 40K scene, like real hardcore. So, yeah. It's unfortunate, seriously unfortunate, but yeah, I've started bringing it up more whenever I get up. I try to mention it as well, that other people should stretch, not just me, because obviously blood clots will just end you like that. I try to take a break every 1 to 2 hours, just get up and walk around, do some stretching. Yeah, well, it sounded like it was only being 33 or some medical condition they didn't know he had. So, like I said, he had one in the past, or almost had one, but they caught it and then fixed it before he actually got it. So, he's probably prone to them. I think with blood clots, the number one factor of having blood clots is that you've had one in the past. I mean, it certainly doesn't help, but there's a lot of diseases that are like that, where if you've had it or have almost had it at one point, you are just more likely to have it. I mean, like hot and cold weather injuries are that way. If you've had a hot or cold weather injury, you're more likely to have another one, you know. Games Workshop even posted about his passing on the community page. He was not instrumental at the very... He was not, if not instrumental at the very least, very influential in his current... with the current rules in the pro scene. Right, yeah. Well, I mean, he was a pretty decent personality on, like, in general, so clearly, like, he was very outspoken and very, like, fun to listen to. Like, he had a good way of speaking, so. That's helpful. I mean, Games Workshop really needed somebody like him to help the game along, or to help the scene along. So I imagine they appreciated that. Wow, Malagor is only level 3. No wonder he was having such a hard time. All right, well, city defended. Huzzah! Well, it's the end of that. Rip. Whiskey gone. So yeah, everybody, stretch. You know, do your stretches. Make sure you move around every once in a while. Do what you can. The world we live in, it's far too easy to sit for 12 hours. To be sure. And even just like getting up for a few minutes helps, like, significantly. Coon will be our exercise coach. Do you want that? Because I could do that. I guess this is one advantage to be on my meds, the slight blood thinning properties. So if you cut yourself, you bleed like absolute crazy as well. At least when I'm at work, I have to get up and serve customers every now and then. Yeah, so that's good at least. All right, so on a totally different note, we are now going to head over to our modded run of Morrowind, where we are playing a skink. And obviously not playing optimally because we're just having a good time. So we'll be heading on over there. For everybody that has showed up just to watch Total War, I do appreciate you. And I am glad to have you along. But if you want to continue watching and see some Morrowind as well, freaking awesome. If not, I'm sure there are plenty of other fantastic Warhammer streamers out there going at it right now that you can check out. So thank you all for your viewership. But I am switching over. It's about time, meow.